Hello, welcome back to Sabretooth at Nethemba, where we care about your security. If you hear some sort of whirring in the background, this is a fan because it's so unbelievably hot today. We are connected to the HackTheBox VPN, and we're going to get straight into this today. Retired machines, and we're doing these in order, as you know. We've already done Lame and Legacy and Devel. Popcorn is next with 4.9 stars out of 5. And if you look at this Lame has got 74,000 and 77,000 owns on the system, user and system, 41,000, 42,000, 35,000, and then this one drops 13,000, 12,000. So this one's harder, I believe. Well, it will be because this one's medium. Another medium here, which is at 5,000 owns. Fun. So we're going to run Popcorn. We're going to spawn the machine, but then also revert the machine. Oh, we can't do that until it actually starts up. We're going to go on adventure mode as well. Okay, so whilst that's going, we are going to get out of THM, go on to HackTheBox. We're actually doing our first medium on HackTheBox, and this is Popcorn. We are also going to make a new directory in our boxes directory called Popcorn, and then we are going to change directory into there and open this a few thousand times just so we've got things running. Let me move this like that, and along like that. So it normally takes about 2 minutes to spawn, and then it might take another couple of minutes to reset. Maybe I should just stop the video and come back once this is done. I will actually do that, so back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. That was taking way too long, so what I've done is I've changed to a different server. I've just downloaded the new connection pack, and so now we're on 28 spawn machine. I probably won't revert it. That's just going to use more time, and there is a chance that it's already broken, but I think after every 24 hours, if nobody's touched this one, it resets anyway. So maybe okay. So again, this could take 2 minutes. It shouldn't take much more than that, but what do we need to figure out? So Lame was 10 10 10 3, Legacy was 10 10 10 4, and Devel was 10 10 10 5. So I'm kind of assuming that 10 10 10 6 is the IP address here. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We've got about 30 seconds left. No, it's already doing the bar. There we go, 10 10 10 6, perfect. So we should be up and running. We're going to run that. Let's make a note of our IP address here as well, which is 10 10 14 4. Okay. Hopefully this won't take too long to run. But in the meantime, we can check out the website. If there is one. Okay, so it automatically tries popcorn.htp if we do that. So we've only got the SSH and the HTTP. Right. So sudo nano etc hosts. That was wrong. That was right. So we've made that link. And now if we try and reload this. Okay. Is default Apache to page. Nice. Robust.txt. We should probably run a Nikto as well. We should probably run a GoBuster or something. Let's do a GoBuster. Which wordless shall we do? Tools, wordless. We'll do seclist. We'll go straight off with this, and then we'll do one of the directory. Hang on, discovery, web, directory list something. So let's take a look at which ones there are. We'll do lowercase. Should we do medium, big, or we'll start small and see what happens. 2.3 small or lowercase. Okay. Nice. Okay, we've got an index page, a test page. What test? See what this is all about. Oh, nice. So we've got the PHP server, information, not server. Okay, so we've got the configuration file path here as well. Cool. Allow fopen, so that allows connections out to remote servers. File uploads are on, which is good, so we should be able to upload things at some point, maybe. Okay, so this is actually a huge file, and I'm not going to go through all of this. It'll take forever. Oh, interesting. So the document root is www rather than var www html. Okay, fair enough. And we're running it as www data. Okay, we'll make a note of this. Oh. We got there. So is PHP info page. Not sure what we can do with that yet. We've got torrent and rename as well. Fine, let's try both of these. Okay, so we've got a site with username, password, so it's probably a database here as well. Let's try rename and see what this one is. This renames files, old path, new, okay. Okay, fine. I didn't make a note of the torrent one. I'll do that in a sec. I'll do that now, actually. And it is a page where we can log in and register, etc. This one is an API script which can rename files. Fair enough. What else is this showing? Not much at the moment. I'll keep an eye on it. So I think the best thing to do at this point is to look into torrent. Let's go back. Right. Oh, I just saw there that we've got admin user. Username equals admin. Oh, we need to log in to see that. Okay. Oh, I understand now why this is called popcorn. Movers, you know. Okay, makes sense. There's a Kali Linux torrent for download, but we can't download without logging in. Fair enough. We've got a search. Is it just me or did that look different? Test all 1 equals 2. test 01 equals 1. Okay, there's something different on this side whenever I do that SQL. I think we may have some SQL injection here. Let's open up Burp and we'll take a look at this. How's this doing? That's finished. There's nothing else there, so that's good. So now I'm going to take a copy of this just so we have it. Put that in there. Nice. So the best thing to do would be to capture that response, and then SQL map can be running whilst I look around the rest of the site. This is probably the best option right now. So we're going to set this to use Burp Suite. I'll just modify this to a regular test here. Come on. Burp Suite is the slowest app ever, but it's also one of the most useful when doing things like this. Okay. So we're going to run that, catch it here. Just copy the everything. Paste it in here. So we've saved it in post1.txt. We're going to run SQL map on post1.txt with threads 10, risk 2 and level 2. We're also going to throw in a batch here as well. So it says it might be injectable with a MySQL database, and it says that it is injectable with the database. Interesting. Brilliant. So it's able to, okay. So we've got SQL injection here. So let's throw that into there. And then we're going to try and dump the whole database as well. Okay, so it looks like it's found password hashes here, and it's found users table, so it's trying to crack the passwords. So we'll leave that running. And whilst we're doing that, let's try registering an account. Oh, I'm still caught by Burp. I think, oh no, I'm not. It's just taking a long time. So username, sabretooth, password 1234567 password 1234567 email x@x.com, and this captcha here is 2C087. Register in, save that. Nice, it shows it on the page. That's fantastic. Well done, guys. Nice and secure, isn't it? Copy to clipboard. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. Register on the site. There we go. We should be able to now log in. Let's see how this is doing. Oh, look at this. So we've got all the different categories here. These are all the posts on the site. Okay, so the only thing we have here is the admin. No, that's the torrents directory. Where's users? Here we are. admin@yourdomain.com. The password has not been cracked. Let's take a copy of this. We can always try and crack it ourselves. We could try using... Okay. Probably don't need all that stuff. Okay, forget that. I'm just going to basically say we use dump to get... Just copy that. It's just easier. We use dump and find. So this hash here, probably, let's try a rainbow table. Crack station. Is it .net or .com? I'm not sure. Just crack station and see where this leads us. I think it's .net. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sleepy. And again. No. Yeah. Oh, right. You go in there. Do the capture. Hate this. Oh, just use Buster. Buster add-on. Definitely get hold of it. You actually say this and it won't work this time. It usually does, but sometimes doesn't. I'd say it works 3 times out of 5. You know, it would have just been quicker doing the actual thing, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's get back to this then. But the Buster add-on is fantastic. That's not found. If it's not found in a rainbow table, that's going to be quite difficult to crack, I think. You might have to get Hashcat or RockU or something. Hashcat or John the Ripper on that or something. For now, I'll do that if I have to. For now, let's go here. Log in and see what we've got. I'll just put here, we cannot crack this. Or this does not appear in a rainbow table, okay? So that is something to come back to. Let's see what else we have first. We can download this. Okay, we can download this torrent file. Interesting. We'll do so. I mean, it's just a Kali Linux torrent. It's not going to be anything too crazy, is it? There we go. We can upload. Let's try that. Aha, this is more like it. Let's see what files we can upload. Echo keys into Moo. Don't know why. So we'll upload moo.txt. Where are we? Where's streaming? There we go. There. Boxes and popcorn, and we'll upload moo.txt. Okay. Okay. And let's see what we have here. Not a valid torrent file. Okay, in that case, let's upload the kalilinux.torrent because it's obviously a valid torrent file. This already, the double L already exists in the database. Okay. Well, let's rename moo.txt to moo.torrent. See if that works. We'll try uploading that. Not a valid torrent file. Okay. In that case, let's get a brand new torrent file, which it's not got already. Installer images, it doesn't really matter, whatever. And there should be a torrent option. Nice. So we'll save that here. Doesn't seem to be doing anything though. I mean, technically it is. You can see up here it's loading, and down here as well. It keeps bouncing from side to side. Okay, so I'll wait for that to time out or something. Is there anything else in the database which could be useful? Do you want to use common password suffixes? That is defaulted to no. What if I put yes on that? Get rid of batch. What is happening? Everything is slow to a crawl, and this is not. Oh no, file upload success. It just took forever. So this now should. Well, maybe, but not right this second. We'll use dictionary-based attack. We could use RockU. We could use RockU. Let's try 2. Home sabretooth desktop streaming sabretooth at Nethemba tools word lists rocku.text. I think that's it. Could be wrong. I'll put no on the suffixes if it's running a massive list like this. It could take forever. But we seem to be going at a fair speed. We'll leave that running. There's no harm in leaving that running with RockU. Right, what do we have here? We have our torrent upload stats page. Everything's really slow now because this is running as well. Oh, this is not good. I might have to do this. Right, let's cancel this for a second. Let's have a look at the stats page and see if this loads now. Is it recovering? Oh, I've got an edit. I didn't even see that. Oh, it's just so slow. What's happening? Oh man, this is not good. I think we've broken it. Because we're overloading the server with SQL map. Anyway, I've now killed SQL map, so let's see. Can I just reload this? Are you going to load or are you not? Is Burp Suite getting in the way? No, it's not. Oh no, it's fine. I'm just going to be patient. Ugh. Ooh, I can upload screenshot. But only JPEGs, GIFs and pings. Okay, let's get a snap of that. Okay, we can use the edit button to find a screenshot upload. I mean, this may not amount to anything, but I'm making a note of it anyway because generally screenshots uploads are it's just a case of bypassing, maybe. I wonder if we can upload like a PHP file and then use that rename API thing to change it to PHP. That's risky. Let's figure out what we need to do. Leave that where it is. We'll go on to this one. Nano. shells php reverse shell.php. So this one, you can see that what I've now done is I've got my try hack me IP here and my HackTheBox IP. However, I have just changed my IP to 10.10.14.4, I believe. Hang on, let's not be dumb about this. Yeah, 10.10.14.4. So let's update that. It's running on port 1234, or it will be. So let's see if we can upload this shell. We're going to go browse, and we're actually going to go back to shells, and then we're taking this invalid file. Okay. Right, let's get Burp Suite going again, and we'll try some basic bypasses. Send that to the repeater. Right. If we just run it as is, you'll see that it'll say invalid file. Let's have a look at some basic bypasses here. Generally, it's done in three ways. It's either the file name ending in .php, or it's the content type being a PHP file, or magic bytes. Basically, it's checking this to see if it's an image, JPEG, ping, or whatever. So let's try these one at a time. What we're going to do is put in a null byte and then put .ping and see if that works. We'll try that with a new line character instead. And again with this. Okay, this is not good. So that's not working. Let's change the content type from application PHP to image/ping. Oh, there we go. So it's uploaded the PHP shell. Upload completed. Nice. Okay, this is great. We can upload a PHP reverse shell by changing MIME type. Nice. Good. So hopefully at this point we can get rid of this. We'll keep Burp Suite open for now. We can get rid of this, and hopefully once we refresh this, we should get the image file not found. But if you look at this, if I'm hovering it, look at the bottom left here where my cursor is right now, there. You'll see that if I click that, it's going to load a PHP file. There's also torrent/upload. I wonder if that's open. Let's have a look. It is open. So that's the ping file, which was already there. This is our shell here. I'm not sure what this is. No screenshot. Ah, that's that one. Okay. So hopefully, with any luck, we can nclvp1234 just open this file and get a shell back. Right? Nice. Nice. We now visit and run our PHP file. We're going to shell back with who am I and ID. Yeah, www data, just as I thought. Okay, so far this one's fine. So far this one is actually really quite simple. Where are we? LS. Okay, with fine. Let's cat out the etc password. Interesting. So we have George as a user. George Papagiannopoulos. Blimey. And his home is at home/George, and the shell he runs is bin bash. We've got www data with actually the var www as its home, and it has been sh. That's quite strange. Huh. Because normally it'd say like false or no login or something, but it's actually got. Okay, so let's check out George. cd home / George ls. We've got user.txt. Can we? We actually can. What? Okay, we've got our first flag. I wasn't expecting to actually have access to that, but that's all right. Can't complain too much. Let's see if there's anything in the bash history, because we had that last time, if you remember. Nothing at all. We've got cache. That's really strange. Cache isn't strange. You'll see that here we have cache there, but this is basically all the cache files of all the apps that I've been using, or some of the apps that I've been using. Does that mean that our user has been, George has been using an app? If so, it could be vulnerable. Let's take a look. So we're going to ls cache. Message of the day, legal displayed. Okay, I think I know what to do here. We see that George has a cache file which contains MOT legal displayed. Right, what MOTD legal displayed does, I'm not sure if I can SSH into my own system or not. Is that possible? I can. What MOTD displayed does is that when you log in, what would appear here, it shows a message of some kind. Here it just shows the last login or whatever, but the admin can set a message in this space to basically say, you know, things like, if you're going to run sudo, please be careful, or welcome to the box, or anything like that. Don't like having SSH access to my own machine. That's just weird. I'm actually going to close that whole tab because it's freaking me out. But because it runs on SSH login, it means that and there's an exploit. I think it's for like Ubuntu 9 or Ubuntu 10. It was back in that era. There was an exploit which would modify things so that instead of running that message, it would run a different file or something like that. Let's actually just take a quick look for that. Search exploits. MOTD, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and it's for Ubuntu 9 or Ubuntu 10, Linux PAM 110. So I don't think which PAM is going to work, to be honest. No, it won't. I'm not sure how to find PAM. Not sure how to actually search for the PAM version. I'll have a look in RTFM, see if that helps. That's Windows enumeration, remote code, and it's going to take a while looking through all this to get what I need. Best things for me to do would be for me to actually just check here how to find PAM version Linux. To determine the PAM version of Linux you could use, we've not got RPM. Okay, let's try that. I mean, we might not. What are we actually running? You name a... Ooh, this is old. 2.6. So is this Ubuntu version 9 or 10 then? Hang on a minute. Cats etc release. Yeah, 9.10. Which this affects. And if we've got PAM 110, then we know that this is the way forward. There we go, 110. Look at this. Okay. Okay, this is the way forward. This is the exploit. Now, due to the age of the system, I've got a feeling that an exploit like Dirty Cow would work as well. There's no reason it wouldn't. So if I can route it this way, I'll then go back and try it the other way as well. Okay, I think we've found the way forward without limpies. This matches following. I mean, thankfully I already knew that this exploit existed. I've used it in the past. The problem is you need SSH access. Let's just take a look at these and see. Oh, the updated one is 339, 14339. Is that... Yeah, that's this one. Okay, we may as well use the updated one then. Okay, let's figure out what this is doing. So, it's checking that SSH and SSH keygen are both exist. Which, to be fair, we can do manually just to make sure that this would actually work. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what these functions do, this one backs up a certain file, but we don't know which yet. And then it restores a file once it's finished. It creates a new key for our user, which in this case is www.data. And then afterwards it removes the key. What this does, it deletes the cache directory from, probably not from George, it'd be from www.data. It then creates a SSH key, and then it logs in via that key. And then it removes the key afterwards. So it then sets our user to as the owner of this file and this file, and then it adds a new entry. It adds a new entry, which is based on these values here. That's what goes into the password file, and that's what goes into the shadow file. So that's the user tour with root access, hence these two are 0. And then this is the password, which is tour, right? And then it says to us, there we go, use password tour to get root. So I could actually run this whole script manually, step by step, set up the SSH, set up the cache file and everything like that. It might make more sense not to. It might make more sense not to. It depends if this works or not, because sometimes there's a problem when running exploits, but not often, I'll be fair. Let's get this on our system. And we're just going to cat that out as well, just to make sure it looks okay. That looks absolutely fine, actually. Maybe it could do with a space at the end, but I don't think it matters. Fine. So we have that here. What we're going to do is run. Come on. Sudo Python 3. We're setting up a server. Okay. HTTP server on port 80. And then here we're going to go to the temp. And we're going to wget HTTP 10.14. No, 10. I don't know. I can't remember. 10.10.14.4. I don't remember. It's here. 10.10.14.4 slash 4 what I don't know what it's called. Oh, 14.339. Okay, and we're going to rename that to 14.339.sh. Then we're just going to run it. Oh no, make it executable. And then 14.339.sh is not found. Why not? It is found. It's right there. So what about if we just run a shell 14.339.sh? Nothing seems to have happened. It just says that and then died. Okay. Yeah, that was right. And it has not made the entry here either. What about running it as bash 14.339.sh? Interesting. So it's got unexpected tokens and things like this. It's got problems, and also it's missed the one-off 14.339. What is happening? Maybe there was a problem. I was saying that sometimes there's a problem with these. I wonder if I get a more interactive shell. So if I run Python command imports pty, and then I'm going to use pty, the spawn function. I'm going to use it to spawn bin bash, which is a new shell. And then we try running it again. My mistake. Still a problem. Okay. Yeah, I'll take all that. Just out of curiosity, is Nano installed? Error opening terminal. I could probably use Vi. The problem is I don't know how to use Vi. There are three camps when it comes to text editors: Nano, Emacs, and Vi, or Vim. And Vi is the most complicated thing to use until you get used to it, and I've just never bothered learning it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will copy this code in case it's a transfer issue. Copy this code. It's been known to happen. I'm going to open on my system exploit.sh and paste it in. Then we're going to wget 10.10.14 exploit.sh. Set the mode. And then bash exploit.sh. Okay, so this works, but it asks for the www data's password, which we don't know. Own etc password failed. Okay, I mean, we've got the thing working now. It's just asking for www data's password, which we're not sure about, actually. We don't actually know that at all. Interesting. So let's just cat etc password again. Yeah, it's not put the extra user in there. What if we just run it like this? So we get to spawn SSH, and then it asks for the password. That means it's not making the key correctly. That means it's not making the key correctly if it's asking for a password. What if we copy... Hang on a minute. Okay, we're going to ls a var www. So it has the SSH thing here, right? Now, at least. So ls -a var www SSH. Nothing in there. So why can it not make the key? Trying to make a key file. Here is what it's doing. I don't know where that variable actually is defined. Does not prompt for login by creating a temporary SSH key, but it does though. I don't know where that variable comes from. I think it's just the RSA. Ah, there it is. So what does that do? Okay, so I don't really know why this isn't working at all. We're going to cat exploit.sh and see if we can find any issue in the code, but I don't think there's anything different to... don't think there's anything different. And this really should work. The only thing that I'm thinking is just maybe it's trying to do this in temp instead of the home directory. So what if I move exploit.sh from here to var www, and then we'll go there, and then once again we will run bash exploit.sh. Now it's still asking for the password, so this is not working. And I don't understand. I don't understand why. And then it's removing the key. Okay, I've just thought, what if, and I'm making this a lot harder on myself, I'm just going to use Dirty Cow in a minute, but what if I edit this code so that when it removes the key, it doesn't actually do anything? I will comment out, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to kill it. There we go. Right. So I'm just intrigued really on why this doesn't work. I'm just trying to get it working. So we're going to wget http 10.10.14.4 exploit.sh, which I've just edited. We're going to change the mode of that, and then we're going to run exploit.sh. Now it's not running at all. What have I done to it? Oh man. I mean, key remove, it's exactly the same. It works exactly the same way. I've not changed that. Okay, for some reason this is not working at all. And I've got a feeling it should be, so I don't know what's going wrong or what I'm doing wrong here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong at all. So oh yeah, I moved it, didn't I? Okay, we're going on to Dirty Cow just because I just can't. I'm just not wasting my time. Things don't work sometimes. And there are probably people who can get this working, and I'm probably one of them, to be fair, but I'm not prepared to put in the time troubleshooting this if there's an easier method. So we're going to use another exploit, which is the whole system is vulnerable to. Come on, I need to find an empty thing. There we go. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. So I've had quite a good success rate with the etc password method. So we're going to do www on this, which is this one. Okay, so let's download this code. Link, and here wget that, and then we can transfer this to the system. Go away. Wget http 10.10.14.4 and then what was it, 40839. It's a directory, is it? That can't be right. It's definitely not a directory. So we'll just run it with bash. 40839. Getting annoyed now. Maybe. Oh, it's not got the bin bash thing at the top. Oh, it's C code. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. It's C code. I'm an absolute idiot. I didn't even consider that it wasn't a bash script. Okay, it happens. It happens. Okay, no. Okay, so what we're going to do is compile. We're going to move that and call it dirty. And then we're going to run this code to compile this. Oh no, it's dirty.c. Hang on a minute. Run this to compile it, which is fine. Finally, we run dirty like this. Enter the new password. Are we good? Seems to have crashed. Oh, I've killed it. I didn't mean to kill it. Oh, okay. Okay, first things first. First things first. No, don't do that. Okay. We use dirty cow just because it's easier. I'm also going to put the exploit down. We already know the username and we know the password. So, actually, I won't do a listener. I'm just going to SSH in. There's no SSH key. Okay. Okay, let's start a listener. Let's reload this. Why is this not giving us our shell back? Why is nothing easy? Right, so there we go. I don't think we can SU because we need a different terminal type. So we're going to run Python. We're going to do this again. Import pty. Then we're going to use pty to spawn a new shell, which is bin bash. Oh, there's no more root user. We've overwritten it with this, but that's fine because we can see that we've got the hash symbol here. If I do ID, you'll see that we are 0, 0, 0 with the root group and so on and so forth. What I could do, if you're really, really pedantic about you've not got root because it's, you know, what I could do and what I probably will do just to show you that it's possible to get the root user back. Hang on, the shell dies, but we reconnect and do that. What I could do is cat etc password, and you'll see that our root user is now here, right? And all I really have to do, I guess, I've never tried this, but we could echo this line at the end of etc password. So now we can cat etc password. Okay, so that actually went in. Yeah, that actually went in as is, which is good. So all we now need to do is do this again, but change that to root. And then run again, echo this at the end of etc password. And then su to root. Oh, we're still that. Okay, I thought it'd be like the root user. Obviously not, it's just totally overwritten it entirely. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Cat root root.text. Yeah, we go. There is another way of doing it actually. I don't know why I'm so hell-bent on changing the username back to root. I just think it's done properly, a bit more properly, I guess. That's the case. But if you look at the code that we've downloaded here, hang on, I've lost it. Cat 40, yeah, that one. it'll say don't forget to restore backup file name and so on. So if we find what the backup file name is, here, temp password.back, probably it's already deleted because we've logged out and logged in since then, but we could have overwritten it, I guess. Oh no, password.back's there. So all we need to do is copy password.back to etc password. There we go. Root at popcorn. Okay. So we couldn't get this working the way I wanted to. I thought the MOTD method was the way to go. Out of curiosity, I'd like to see the official write-up, but first we're going to do this. Look, at the end of the day, as much as people might be saying that wasn't the legitimate way, a root is a root, and a win is a win. It's not like I cheated. Yes, it wasn't the intended way, but whatever. That was massively easy to do. Whereas root, I think, was a bit harder. So I'm going to put that down as, I mean, you can just use dirty cow, so you know it's easy enough doing it that way. I would be 12,004th user. Be interested to see this, and that's the official HackTheBox walkthrough. So let's take a look. Okay, nmat, dirbuster, PHP shell, and then privesk. That's the one I was looking at, the MOTD legal display. So at least I was on the right path. So apparently this just kind of works, and it doesn't ask for password. So I don't know what was different when I was doing it, to be honest. It doesn't actually go into any troubleshooting at all. But something for me wasn't working. It doesn't matter, I found another way around it. A little bit annoying, but we managed it. That's the main idea. So next up is try Hack Me again. I'm not sure which one next time. Maybe an easy or a medium, because I've done quite a lot of hard. So maybe something a bit easier there, because this was a medium one. And then next here will be, what's next after this one? Beep is next, and it's got quite a few solvers, so I'm not expecting this one to be too hard. More people have voted it medium than they have easy, and popcorn, again, more people have voted it medium than easy. So maybe it won't be that simple. We'll try it anyway. Anyway, this is active. I know that I've absolutely destroyed that etc password file. So for that reason, just to be fair to the next person, we are reverting popcorn. Get rid of that. That's annoying. So sometimes things just don't go the way you expect. However, we still got the root. So I count that as a win. It also shows that sometimes you can be trying something which you're fairly sure should work, and sometimes it just doesn't. And I'm going to dig into this and find out exactly why that wasn't working. But it doesn't really matter right now why it wasn't working. You can see it's playing on my mind just a little bit. So thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to visit Nethemba.com for all of your pen testing needs. Thank you. Goodbye.